Hi everyone. Very special painting with Iduma from the Lavish Brush today. It's been a very long time since we've gone live together, and I am very excited to paint this beautiful floral pumpkin with her. If you are watching the replay, you can DM Iduma at the Lavish Brush and ask for the template, or if you're joining in right now. Hi Karen. Just waiting for her to hop on. Let's see if this works. Hi Cindy. Oh, I see a Duma setup. It's upside down, like she said it would be. Hi.
Okay. I don't know what I used to do for it to not be upside down. Um, Gosh, what the hell?
This is because we took such a long break from painting together.
You see what happens. Okay, let me try to fix it. Bear with me, okay?
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. This might be a fun way to learn to paint. Just paint everything upside down.
Jeez. I'm gonna have to just
Oh no,
twist everything.
that works.
I'm gonna just, but the light is so not, my setup is so janky. I have this little camera holder, but it's so lopsided. I need a
Hi
new one.
Sharon. Hi everyone. I see lots of comments. We've got, oh my goodness. Let's go back. We've got Las Vegas, and thank you for the palette love. Yes.
Okay, if I
Oh,
sit down and move out of the way,
okay.
will this work? Will this work?
Can you maybe zoom in a tiny
Yes,
bit on your
yes,
painting?
yes, yes,
And
yes.
then I think we'll be good. I can put mine on an angle too. Hey, that works.
Oh
How about
gosh.
everyone watching? Because it looks good from my end. Oh, it's just such a beautiful composition. I've loved every single one of your Halloween paintings. Just one better than the last, which is,
Oh
it
my
feels
gosh.
like it's
Thank you.
impossible, but amazing. Amazing. I think that's my favorite part of the holiday.
Right?
Yeah.
I love.
Thanks, Zion.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so let me zoom out. Zoom. Okay, how's that? Is that okay?
It's, I think it's okay.
Okay.
Maybe zoom out a tiny bit, because then you don't have to rotate it as much. I don't know. I think
Is
that's
that
good.
better?
As long as you're comfortable painting and whatever setup you've got.
So I'm comfortable painting. I cannot see the comments.
Okay.
I, like
I will do
always,
that.
rely on the
Yeah.
pro.
It's hilarious.
But good morning to whoever is here. Thank you so much for painting with us.
Yes. Oh, I have missed this so much.
I know, I missed you. I'm like, I know that you're such a busy woman. I'm busy too, and I'm just glad that at least once we're getting to paint this year.
Yes. Yes. And I'm crossing my fingers we get to do this again before the year is up.
Oh no, we're definitely, Christmas is our
We'll
thing
make
too.
it happen. Yes.
No, we're
Okay.
making it
Okay.
happen. Christmas is our jam.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I hear, is that a spray bottle waking up your paints or something?
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing.
Look at you.
Ah,
Let's go.
yes. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got this one from last year. I painted this one. So I loved it so much, and I said, "Oh, I want to paint the same one. Why the heck not?"
I was thinking this looks familiar, but I don't remember a hanging spider, is what I said to myself. And I'm glad you're showing it to us now, and there is no hanging spider. I feel better because I love your pumpkin series that you did, and then you did I don't know how many, the little tiny illustrations,
Yes,
right? And there's the cats and oh, gosh, just so many of my favorites. And then I loved how you redid a few
Yes,
this year. So I am
yes.
very glad that I get to do this one with you. Okay, yes, I now I remember that. Yeah,
So this is the palette, the new color palette that I chose for this
I love
year's,
this.
with the hanging spider.
Hmm.
Um, but
Mm.
I wanted to try something different. Yeah, I'm on a pumpkin binge right now.
You know, that reminds me, I have to show you this. I did some painting. This is my first attempt at pottery painting, and the
Wow,
colors kind of match. So I am glad I busted this out to show you.
you painted that?
Yes, so this is already. Um, I don't know the process for the like the ceramic piece and the glaze that goes after, but you just paint it. It looks really dull until they fire it
Hmm.
up. But little Beetlejuice kind of inspired spider there, and so I'm glad we're doing purple and black.
That's beautiful.
Have a
I
matching
love
set.
that.
You knew somehow. You always do.
So beautiful. All right. I know, twins, twins. So what color are you going to
I'm kind of going with your flow. I like that. Yeah. I'm gonna try and keep mine a little bit looser, as you know I do. But yeah, purple, nice deep purple that I'll probably have to mix, and then I like the black pumpkin. Yeah.
Well, see, that's what I was so excited about painting with you because this is yeah, okay, this is great, but it's too tight for my for not for my taste. I like it, but for my what I want to do. I don't want to take the time to, do all the detail. I want to paint like you do, and it's still, and it still
I
shows.
know, but I want to paint like you do. It's very funny because I see your flowers and I'm like, I really love this detailed, loose business you've got going on.
Oh goodness.
And then you tell me some outrageous amount of time it took you to do it, and I'm like, how it would take me 4 or 5 days. How?
I know, isn't that funny how we always like,
Hmm.
oh, I want to do what you're doing.
Yeah,
Oh, you're picking up some of the
a
pencil? I love
little
that.
bit. Yeah, I could still see it. It's pretty dark. If I get close, you could see how much is still there for me. So it looks a lot lighter. Um,
I'll do
yes,
that too.
Karen, I saw Anita. Yes, perfect painting for Dia de los Muertos.
Oh, I
Yes.
saw that too, the Catrina. That was so
Mm.
wonderful.
Okay. All right. So flowers, kind of arrangement first, then pumpkin base. Is that how we do
Well,
this?
you know how we do this. I'm gonna follow you because I really want to keep it loose and beautiful. So I'm
Okay.
gonna follow you. Whatever you decide, I'm following. This is a paint
Um,
along with my girlfriend Leia, okay?
all right. I am. Let me grab my very dirty palette that I never ever clean. Okay. I'm getting this. Oh my gosh. Quinn Lake and some like dark bluish thing. I don't know. I'm in this corner. I'm
So
getting this
pretty.
color. I know. I know. Don't remember what things are. Just this looks like a nice rose for November color. Something like that.
Oh, that looks so pretty.
Still bright. I'm gonna try and extract some of my Xena hair that always gets into the palette.
How's she doing?
Amazing. She was really good. Just scared a few times with trick-or-treaters.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
funny, you'd think she'd be doing the scaring, but no.
Right?
She's just
Big baby.
mm-hmm.
I love that. Did you give out candy?
We didn't have trick-or-treaters.
What is that?
I
Why?
know.
Why? I didn't have trick-or-treaters either.
It's really sad. It was good to experience it in the classroom with my students. Otherwise, it would be such a dud of a day.
Oh,
But
well, at least you got
I
to
just want to
experience it.
see little kids dressed up and having a good time. That's what I want.
Right? Yeah, times
Okay.
have changed.
Hmm. Okay. So, do you have a pretty purpley color?
I sure do.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna try and lighten up my rose a little bit because I always forget how to do my roses until I just let my hand do it. Cindy's saying candy is too expensive. Yes, that too.
Isn't that the truth? It's so much more expensive. I used to be able to buy like 3 bags for $20, where now you get this measly bag for, $25.
All right. So I stopped thinking and I got my center of the rose going. Don't want you falling behind there.
No, sorry. You know what I'm doing? I'm changing my blouse because I think the reflection is too dark when I sit next to my flowers. Hang on, really quick.
All right. I've got my trusty Princeton Neptune. It's the same brush that I painted with last year and the year before that. Pretty much all my paintings are done with this guy.
Yeah, I see you using that brush sometimes when you post your videos, your process videos. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful color. I'm trying to, let's see.
Thanks for popping in, Cindy. Definitely watch the replay.
Yes, thank you, Cindy.
I'm actually going slow and it's coming out different than I normally do it because I'd be done with this rose by now if I did my normal time. But I'm trying to see your petals underneath to gauge how big I want to go.
I remember the first time I painted with you. I thought, oh my gosh, she paints so unbelievably fast. How does she do it?
Oh my gosh. Hi,
Practice.
Morgan. My students are on their fall break right now. Teachers have to go in next week for some professional development, but
Boo.
I know. Okay, let's do something like this.
Okay, love that.
I didn't even lighten it up. I just all pretty much one color. I could have done some, pulling with, I like how you do your light and darks. I go fast and I don't really go and do that.
See, that's what it is. That's what, see, I like that you're saying that because now I'm seeing where I slow, you know?
Yeah, but then you get so much depth, and so I guess there's a little trade-off on how you want to do your roses. Look at that. Look at that. I love it. It's loose down there. It's got movement. It still looks like a rose.
Gee, I sure hope so.
I remember how you used to stress over your flowers and
Right?
your roses. I don't that those detailed yet loose roses are incredibly stunning, and I think we'll have to do that at some other time. Maybe some holiday rose in a wreath or
Well,
something. But
thank you. You're one of my inspirations on here.
that's crazy to
So
me.
thank yourself too. Let's see.
Yeah. All right. So you've got
Okay.
some greenery. You've got, what do we want to do for these? Do we want something more? Yeah.
So
Like a
I varied a
blue,
little, like my colors,
bluish.
but
Yeah. Lean into the blue or lean into a different purple.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I've got a few colors from Aloha Watercolors. Let's see. These granulating paints. So maybe a little bit darker. Okay. Let's see.
If anybody still wants the template for this, feel free to DM me and I will send it out to you. Some of these flowers, by the way, are like made up flowers. They don't exist. As long as they read like flowers, we're good.
That's another thing I love about your creations. You can just sketch out something so beautiful. don't know how you do that. Like,
You know,
you,
my first couple of years painting, I used mostly clip art and free images.
mhm.
But um, then I figured I don't want to have to remember whether I created it
Mm,
or, you know. And I
yes.
said, no, from now on, unless it's, you know, something I really like, it needs to be anatomically perfect, like a bird or, you know, to
Hmm.
reference its real parts. And I'm just going to paint what I see sometimes,
Yes.
like you know, in real life. I'm like, oh, okay, I remember that. Let's try to paint that.
Okay, we're doing like a black green mix
Yes.
for the stem. Okay.
What kind of green, what color green do you use?
Um, my absolute favorite green ever is Sea Green by Mrs. Hand Painted. It's the only paint that I bought a backup pan of because I'm obsessed with it. So I'm going to add some black to this to see how it
Do
comes
you
out.
use it so often?
Mm-hmm. And I'm just afraid to be without it.
There you go. I'm
Okay.
drinking my coffee, by the way. Oh, I need my coffee. And it's within the theme, the
Oh,
color.
it is. Oh, it's the afternoon over here. So I have been up for many hours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not that early for me either, but you know, late start.
Okay, so I've mixed a dark green with my sea green. Maybe get into some of the leaves by the roses too.
So how about all this wonderful Halloween art that's been out that everybody's getting into, leaning into the Halloween spirit? I'm loving it.
Well, it is my favorite holiday, so
Ugh,
I'm very
people come up with
happy
the
about it.
cutest ideas.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, my brush is a Skoda. It's my favorite brush. I don't know if you can see it, but I love these brushes. They're just wonderful. They're synthetic from Spain. Oh, that's pretty. I see that. I think I used too much paint.
I don't know. I'm going back. I'm gonna add some darkness down there. Oops, and me forgetting where my phone stand squiggle thing is. Ugh.
What do you use for your phone as your phone holder?
It's like some pink clamp-on thing that I got on Amazon years ago for $10, and it really feels like a $10 stand some days.
I
But it's
need.
lasted.
Oh, okay. So a few years ago?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
was the first one I got.
Well, that.
Um,
Yeah, that's good.
I switched to my round 4 from Princeton for my small details. It just gives me a little bit better control. Okay, so now I'm trying to think what else is leaves that I can do and what else is flowers to tackle. So maybe leaves over here.
Yeah. Ah,
And I still got my green.
I love that you're so strategic with how you know, the order of
Well,
things.
it goes with the paint quickly, so I don't have to switch colors. So trying to do stuff that's the same color first is what I would do.
I love how we all have our methods. By the way, your nails are so pretty. They're shimmering so nicely.
Thank you. That's Hollow Taco Fairy Tales. That's that one. And then a bunch of different Zoyas over here.
I think I need to add a little more green flavor to mine. They're looking a little dark. Definitely gonna step up my setup game, my camera game by the time we start painting for Thanksgiving and Christmas because this lighting is not it's not working. I have some ideas for Thanksgiving art
Oh,
too, and I'm on a
yes.
pumpkin binge, so I'll be continuing the pumpkins.
I'm very excited to hear that. This is also not my normal paint place for lighting purposes, so I keep forgetting where I'm putting things. Looking around.
Somebody asked which no number round brush are you using?
Yes, so I'm using my 4 right now for the little leaves, the stems, any little petals that are still out
I
there.
think you may have mentioned it. Maybe I just missed it.
I did say that, but
Yeah.
that's fine. We can repeat because I'm not doing a good job checking comments either.
I don't know. Some people stay on top of it. Like when Sharon from Simply Artful Cottage is on, she is so good about, interacting with everybody in the
Mm-hmm.
comments. Like, I don't know how you do it.
Okay. We have to get to some more flowers because I know all of a sudden it'll have been 45 minutes with you, and I won't know where the time went.
Right. What do you have planned for the rest of the day?
Um, so I said students get their break, which means I haven't had a break since we started school right after Labor Day. So I am very, very tired. I love reading, so I'm gonna finish a book that I started. I started a while ago, but finally have some free time for that.
Nice. What book are you reading?
Uh, it's Love Letters to a Serial Killer.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, I went with the October theme, but it's creeping into November. But it was on my wish list to read for a while.
Oh, you gotta let me know if you like it. I love reading. I haven't read as much as I used to, but definitely want to get back on it. Are you an avid reader?
Yes, yes. I usually save it for my breaks when I can binge read.
Nice.
So I could go through 30 or 40 books easy in a summer.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to tilt my head and see which part are you working on next and where should I be going?
Oh, I'm just
Okay.
doing
I
like
see
the
it.
little stems here
Yeah.
on the flower that's on the right.
Gotcha.
What paper are you using?
This is bao hung paper,
Oh, oh,
my absolute
okay.
favorite. Oh, love it.
I got me I didn't know if I should use it because I haven't, but because of you, I got it to try it out. But right now I'm using fluid. I really love fluid paper also. I see a lot of people using this Baohong paper. It's popular because it's
I,
good quality, isn't it?
I love the texture.
Yeah.
It's everything that I want. And I feel like I can be very messy and somehow makes all my flowers look very pretty.
Nice. Paper's important.
Mhm.
But that's a pretty purple you got.
I took some of, I don't know which one it's called, but one of the colors from the Aloha watercolors granulating sets. Um, and then I mixed it in with the rose color. So
Okay.
it should tie in a little bit. Not that you can see much of it, but there.
Pretty.
Um, dioxazine purple on top of the rose. I didn't use it dioxazine purple, but it does sort of look like that color. I haven't used that since I started painting. That was my first purple. Hi, Christine. You've been doing so many lives.
Oh, yeah.
You're the
Hi,
expert here.
Christine. Right?
Loving her illustrations as well. Lots of pretty pumpkins. Yes, flower pumpkins. Right
Yes,
up your
loving her
alley.
flower pumpkins. They're so whimsical and fun.
Okay. I think I want to tie in the rose color a little bit for
Okay.
these, just so that's not the only one out there.
I try to think about all of these things when I'm painting, and then I say, okay, well, if it works out, it works out.
And this is where the quick brush strokes count as petals comes in, because you have such a pretty little detailed sketch, and I'm like, I really don't want to paint all those individual petals right now, so I'm gonna
That makes sense.
try and
That's what I want to do. Oh yeah.
just leave some white in there, darker in the center. Now it's
Well, you know
now
what?
it's a loose little flower.
Practice will make progress for me.
And then we have another one in here, little.
You know what I feel like when I paint with you? I
What?
feel like the novice brush.
I haven't done that for a very long time. It's so funny. I think I'm adding in more petals than there were, but just sneaking it in there. Okay. And I think I want to fill in some of these white gaps with some leaves
Okay.
while we're here. Again, that mix of dark green and black. You did have some leaves here.
I remember, I think it was last year that my love affair with pumpkins began. Um, I know that one of my inspirations was Sharon from Simply Artful Cottage. She just, I think, started just painting all these little pumpkin designs. And I said, oh, I want to try one. And I don't know, just lo and behold, I was like, oh, yeah, these are my jam. I like them.
Yes. Okay. I'm adding just a couple sprigs of green around the base of
Okay.
those flowers just to fill up some space. And then you've got a couple big leaves still, so work on those next.
Okay.
It's got my green on.
I'm going to give you a preview of one we can do
Oh,
next if you're
let
up
me see.
for
Let me
it.
see. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh my
So
God,
once I sketched
stunning.
it, you know me, I took a scan.
Yes.
So
Oh,
we can, but I feel like you don't even need the scan.
oh
You're
no.
so,
Oh, I do. I do.
oh, I mean, it's
Yeah.
going out to you, but
Look, I cannot center a painting that I do ever. It'll always end up to the left or to the right. So I need a little something on the paper.
that's funny. That happens. Definitely happens.
It reminds me of our little Delft-inspired blue and white pumpkin. Remember that one?
Yes.
One of my
How fun
favorites.
was that?
Oh, the best. Simply the best.
That that was a fun one, the little Talavera one.
Yes.
That was fun. See, I'm like already doing too many strokes on these leaves. Is that a dark green that you use?
Yes. If I bring it up, you should. Let's see where the light
Yes,
is.
I
It is
see that.
green. Yep, that sea green with some black in there. All right. That's good that you put your leaf there because I wasn't sure if, from what I copied onto here, I wasn't sure if that was just the branches or leaf. Now I see that should be a leaf. So we got some leaves over there.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Marcel. I've got friends. I've got students, our art friends. This is
So
such a good
nice.
live. Yes, I
I
miss
love
this.
the art community here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna catch up.
I was just thinking I have to catch up because you have those leaves over there.
It's funny.
Uh,
And what always amazes me about like when I see you paint and when I see Christine, Fluffy
mhm.
Pigeon, without a sketch. Like how? How?
Um, to doing it so many times, painting so often, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
There was that time where I was painting every day, just florals every single day. So I got used to seeing them in similar places and,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
putting the petal this way and that way. So
yeah. That makes sense. Did you used to dress up as a child for Halloween?
yes, lots of princesses and um, animals and things like that. Yeah, very good memories.
Trick or treating?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Any favorite costumes for you?
No, I never really dressed up as a kid. Maybe like the plastic, the plastic masks. And
Yes.
they used to have literally like a pillowcase, plastic kind of costume with a robot or whatever it was. Real simple costumes. It wasn't until I got older that I got into, the whole sexy kitten
Oh my! Well, I'm glad
sexy
you said
kitten
it. Yeah.
costumes.
Uh
Yeah, pretty pathetic, but
huh. Just different kinds of Halloween fun. So
yeah.
you are making all these little lines into leaves. Is that what you planned?
Well, yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. Just whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying. I guess I'm trying to fill up space.
Okay. Because I was like, I like the little branches. I want to add some of those. And then I looked down at yours. I'm like, oh, those leaves are pretty. I don't remember them being there.
Yeah, no, I think I'm
Okay.
improvising.
Well, we love that.
Yay.
Christine said Barbie Cabbage Patch Kid plastic costume masks. They were so uncomfortable. That
Yes.
is a very specific memory over there. Wow. Cabbage Patch.
Exactly what she said. Absolutely. Oh, I loved Halloween. I've always loved Halloween. It's so fun.
Mm, okay. I'm thinking I do want to get to that web. And I want to see you paint that web.
Did I? Yeah, I did use, I think for another one. Wait, did I use paint or did I use a
Ooh,
marker? Oh
pen,
no. Yeah,
paint.
I did use my brush
Okay.
because
Hmm.
did I use my brush for this one? Yes.
I'm
Okay.
thinking I might want to make mine metallic.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And God, silhouette maybe. That would look good. Probably should go down in brush size. The smallest I have is a 2. So I guess that's what I'm going to be using.
As long as you've got some spring and it's pointy, you're
Yeah.
good, huh?
Okay. Easier for me to just pull one line at a time out.
I'm gonna stay with my brush. The round is
Mm-hmm.
Coda. I think it's an 8, but
Yeah.
it's a small. It's small for an 8. All right. Let's see. Where do we go? There we go. Some people are
Yep.
definitely afraid of spiders. Are you?
I would have said yes, but I have to say there is a tarantula living in my basement.
Oh,
My fiance had it before he met me, and she's what he thinks is beautiful, but I think it is interesting looking. I would have said the stuff of nightmares, but she's growing on me.
I
I
was just
look to
gonna
see where
say.
she is. I wouldn't say we're at love yet, but she's welcome.
Wow, I love that. Congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you. Um, yeah, that there are other animals too that have moved in that are a lot cuter. We've got a ferret, a dagu. It's sort of a rodent, but cute.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks like a hamster. Um, a chinchilla,
Wow. Okay.
and tons and tons of fish.
Animal lovers.
Yes.
Well, I have an irrational fear of rodents.
Rodents.
Yeah,
Oh no.
and irrational. I can't even see them in cute art. When
Oh.
I come across it, I right away I move away from that image
Oh my
because
goodness.
I don't know. It, like I said, it's irrational. It doesn't make sense. So let alone in real form,
Yeah.
in even in print or in movies or in anything. And in person,
Mm.
I probably have a heart
Oh
attack.
my goodness.
Yeah, it's
Well, I will
pathetic.
not be sharing pictures of the dagu, but it's very cute.
You know what I do when I come across like the explore page and somebody,
Yeah.
there are
Yeah.
people.
Uh-huh.
I usually say not interested, so it doesn't show me that. And then
Oh,
it'll ask if you don't want to
you hide
see
it for a
posts
while.
from that
Mm-hmm.
person again. Yeah.
Christine said all rodents like squirrels too. I also had that thought. I mean, you would not
Um,
do well here in New Jersey with the squirrels.
well, well, to be honest, not all rodents. It's just
Okay.
mice and
Mm-hmm.
rats and chinchillas.
Well, the chinchilla does look like a very big one of those. So yeah, I
Yes,
can understand that.
it does. And squirrels I can look at definitely, but I can't look at them too closely up in the face.
Okay. Uh, and Christine, yes, I still have Xena, and Xena has done very well with all of these intruders. She knows their family now.
She's like, what's going
She
on?
is very, very curious. She's done very well with that. Okay.
My peaceful home. Well, no, she's not an only child.
Exactly. Okay. Um, there was another little. Oh, you already did this one. You made that into a little bud over here. Okay, I
Yes.
have to catch up with that. Okay.
I love adding these little buds
Mm-hmm.
to um my pumpkin bouquets. I think, I don't know, I'm dating myself, but my phobia may come from a movie I watched. Um, I think it was back in the 80s. And what was it called? I think it was called Ben.
I've
And
never heard of that one.
yeah, well, yeah, like I said, I think I'm dating myself. So I go a little way back. And it was about, I don't really remember what it was about, but I know that it had black rats everywhere. And I think I was traumatized, and now I really, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Young, scary movie memories, things like that. I
Right?
understand. Yeah.
Oh, look at your web. It looks a lot neater than mine.
No, I liked how yours came out though. Once again, Christine is going. See you, ladies. Love the spiderweb edition. So clever. Well, it was nice to chat with you. Glad you got to
Thank
stop
you.
in. Okay. Gonna try and match a couple more of your leaves.
Bye, Christine. What are your What are your plans for Thanksgiving?
For Thanksgiving, it's probably gonna be between the two families. A little bit of time here, a little bit of time there. Um, Lots of good food. Like
Nice.
dessert at one, dinner the other.
Spreading the love.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Thank you. I'm more excited about advent calendars and the countdown to Christmas. That's as soon as Halloween's over, I do want to get into that, and I will wait for Thanksgiving, but that's what I'm excited about.
You know, if I have the time, I want to try to see if maybe I can create an advent calendar this month,
Ooh.
and then just let's see how. We'll see. Crossing my fingers.
That means you got to start planning now.
Exactly. So create one this month and
Mm-hmm.
then just have it ready. But we'll see. That means I have to come up with all these ideas, which I'll probably recycle from last year,
Mm-hmm. Why not?
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do want to add some branches, so I'm gonna go for pine cone here. Well,
I'm gonna go
it's really
for
brown.
indigo mixed with a little, maybe a little sepia. See how dark I can get it. I love my indigo from my Magello Mission Gold watercolor set. That's the one, you know how you said you keep one
Mm-hmm.
on backup?
Yes.
That's mine for me. I just love it. I've gone through like 3 tubes. Well, I've barely made it through 1 tube of the others. So let's see. Oh, that's pretty. I was gonna do my branches black, but I'm
Well, the
really liking.
pumpkin is gonna be the blackest part, right? So I wanted
Yeah,
something a little bit light
that
to make
makes
the
sense.
pumpkin seem even darker. And I might have to go over some of the wet again. I went a little bit too light.
Oh
It
shoot.
was just me trying to be thin, so that's why.
Okay, I can hear my family. We get together on Saturdays to play card games, play
I love
poker.
that.
I can hear my daddy.
Well, that is wonderful.
Yeah, we're 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 close, and I love that. My sisters, my brother.
Good thing we're close to being done. You can get down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good control with that brush.
It's me holding my breath. That's what's doing it.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. You think that holding our breath, you would think, wow, like how do I function with holding my breath? But that's when it helps, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like a little bit darker. And we've got the pumpkin, which will be pretty quick, and the spider. Okay.
I pulled out my crayon pen for the spider in case
Mm, not
I don't want to mess.
making him into a blob.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I'm happy with my web now. All right. So I'm ready for the pumpkin. How about you?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay.
Usually, when I paint my pumpkins, I
Mm-hmm.
just do a whole wet mess
Mm-hmm.
and let it dry and then kind of go in on it again, but there's no time for that.
Loose pumpkin time.
Right? Oh, shoot. I'm making a mess. I've learned oftentimes just trust the process. Like if something is looking hideous, which, often happens, I say just keep going, trust the process. And most of the time it works out. And some of the time I'll need to salvage what happened. But sometimes, boy, it fails.
Oh, I've done plenty of landscapes that were just failed flowers underneath. I completely flooded with water. You would never know. And then I love those
uh,
landscapes.
that's
They
funny.
only
I tried my hand at landscapes. They're hard.
yeah, have done a few more with the fiance. Zach and I paint pretty much every Wednesday.
I see that.
It's our
And
watercolor Wednesday sessions. Yeah.
I love that. I think that is so Wonderful. He's pretty good.
He's very good. He's very good at landscapes. Hadn't painted with watercolors until with me, and it looks like he's had plenty of practice. But
Yeah.
he says it's just from me. But,
Hey, you're a good
wow.
teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I was impressed when I saw that. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. He must be an artist too.
Ooh, I love what's happening with your black there. Do you remember our pumpkin cheeks?
Yes.
'Cause that's what I looked down and thought of.
Pumpkin cheeks. Yeah, what's the sense in, knowing pumpkin anatomy when we can make it up? I love the swirl of your water brush. I like it. I thought it
Thank
was
you.
funny when you heard my my spray.
Yes. The sounds of watercolor.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I also like adding somewhat of a shadow underneath the flowers but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes sometimes that needs to dry. And I just got a, what do you call that drying tool? The heat
The heat gun.
gun. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the heat. But I haven't used it. Maybe I'll be using it for the holidays. Usually don't need it. It's always so warm here in Southern California,
Mm-hmm.
but now that the weather's gone down to the 70s,
Oh, that's funny.
I might need it.
We had a very unseasonably warm Halloween. It was 80.
That's warm.
Yeah. And now it's 60. So.
That's why you see, like, here, like during Halloween, and you see a lot. Well, I don't know if that even matters. I think girls would still do it. You see a lot
Mm-hmm.
of skimpy costumes
Mm-hmm.
because the weather allows for it. But I suspect that even in frigid weather, they'd still be
Yeah,
wearing
they're
that.
just a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, true. But who am I to talk? Remember me, the sexy kitten?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your cheeks are great. I see a little something mixed. What's in that black?
This this is because I didn't completely clean out my brush that still had the rose color on it. So
Yeah,
there's that
I
pinky
see
purple
that.
hue underneath, and then I thought, well, that's perfect. It kind of looks like I
Yep.
meant to tie that in, and that was an accident.
Well, that's a happy accident. I like it.
Thank you. Is it spider time?
Sharon says, very nice cheeks, y'all.
Yes.
Thanks, Sharon. Spider time. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm going to use my super thin 005 micron pen.
And I'm gonna do it with a brush.
Of course. Cute little spider. Always reminds me of Charlotte's Web.
Mm.
I love that book as a kid.
Well, being afraid of spiders, I was not thrilled
Yeah, I
about
bet.
that one, but it is a classic.
Now you have one at home.
Mhm.
Leggy spider.
Oh, I do love those legs that you've got going on there.
Leggy, leggy. All right, well, I mean, definitely this one's more vibrant, but that's because I took more time.
I like this. You can always go back if you really
Yeah,
wanted to.
yeah. See, yours is definitely vibrant.
I do use a lot of color, and you like to use light and
Yeah.
use water, and that is one half of watercolor.
Thank you, Anita. She says it's precioso.
Yes, I'm really happy with this,
So much.
and really happy that we got to do this.
Me too. I'm so glad when you told me last week, I was like, yes, absolutely. Yes.
Yes, there's some time. Would you like to paint? Of course.
Yes. So I'm committing also to maybe a little something for
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving and definitely Christmas things.
Okay. Yes. So we have 2 more lives minimum, guys.
Yes. And I'll create a few things and we'll pick them. And
Mhm.
then I'll have templates if anybody wants to paint with us.
Amazing. You make it happen. I don't know how. You're
Absolutely.
incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you for this wonderful hour. And thanks for everyone joining. You made it fun, very interactive. We appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you, girlfriend, because I love painting with you.
You are my watercolor bestie. You know that.
Yes, twins.
Yes, always. All right. Have a great afternoon. Um, me calculating real quick of what time it is over there. Okay. The rest of your
Yeah,
morning.
it's still 10:57.
Yes. Yes. Your Saturday.
Yeah,
Enjoy it. Enjoy the
you
weekend,
too.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.